Little guys doing a kind of like a tournament, or not really a tournament, or a local winning deck profile here with dragon rulers. So I played the Mythic variant. I guess it's like the only one. Or I guess you could play Heraldic rulers, but I didn't want to shell out like $60 for a set of the trap card, the seal, when I could just build this deck, because I already had all the pieces just chilling in my folder, because I've like collected cards over the years. It's not complete by any means though, like there's a few cards missing, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll start it off. So we did play the one title. So one title, one blast. There goes the camera, trying a different angle here. One Redux and one Tempest. Pretty standard, you could run these. And then I played the Mythic Tree Dragon. I only played one and the Mythic Water Dragon. I only played one of these because you can search it. This one by Redux and this one by title when they're banished. But you can also rotor for any dragon with Tempest, so yeah. And for the Tempest targets I played Influence Dragon. It just helps you make Leo and Trident Dragon if you're going for game, which never came up, but this helps you make Leo, and as a card's a constant target. I played one Kaseska, just because sometimes you need to be able to search a level 1 tuner, so I played that. And then I also played the Breeze, because being able to make Star Eater and Black Rose is ridiculous. And these are all cards of constant targets, which is pretty valid, because you need them in the deck. It kind of sucks, cards constant to Breeze, but you can get it back with Dragon Carnation. So yeah, it's not too bad. Then I played 2 Whitestone. I'll put the super up first. 2 Whitestone, just because you need it for the Blue Eyes engine. Most of the time I try and not like just pitch these willy-nilly, unless I got a card to consonants obviously, but like I try and like keep these for Sucrose or for like pitching cards to consonants just to maximize the card. But yeah, also played 2 Flammable Guard. Just extra cards of constant target, and you can dump this with Dragon Shrine and then dump Blaster, and you got a Dragon Online. It's also got 2k defense, which is pretty relevant. I did win a game by setting this, so yeah. There's also searchable by Blaster. For whatever reason, your Blaster gets banished, and you can love that second effect of it. And I played 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon, just to finish off the Blue Eyes draw engine. And the original art from the structure deck, Kaiba, so they're pretty nice. For non-dragons, I played 2 Card Trooper. I honestly want to cut this card. It's so bad in the deck because you just mill off spells and traps most of the time. And it also kind of deck thins as well, so you kind of need it. And it's a target for the Breeze to make Black Rose. But I might cut it. Also play 2 card D. This card's great. Just being able to draw 2 cards is good, but it kind of sucks because it makes it end phase. You can't actually use those cards, but yeah, well, it's whatever. It's pretty good. It's better than Card Trooper. And to round it off, I played once as Scarecrow. This is just a tech my friend told me to put in. It actually, because this deck doesn't have much defense, because you only play Warning, Torrential, and Regeki Breaks as defense. I mean, you could probably play more, but I only played those 2. And this is a Redux target as well, and it's easy side out. So yeah, and you can max C, and then you've got something to actually defend yourself when you draw it. So yeah, 2 for monsters, it's 20 monsters. What I would change about the monster lineup, probably 2 Kakadis. I don't know what I would put in. People are saying Kuribandit, but it doesn't really have much synergy with the Dragon Rulers, so. And it's not a Debris target. So yeah, for spells, I played 1 Burial. This card's ridiculous in this deck. Just being able to dump 3 dragons back into the graveyard is so good. And if your opponent has like JDs banished and shit for dragon, like if you're playing a deck that banishes say stuff with Eclipse Wyvern, you can just dump it back and just wreck them with it. One Sacred 7-star sword. That's just the old name. I didn't play Dragon Ruler, so I always called it that. This card's not bad because you can open a D-Ruler and have legitimately nothing else, and you can just like send it off as fodder to get more cards. That actually come up twice, I think, in the tournament. I think I drew Tempest, so I could get like, open this, Tempest, and a Cards of Consonance, and I banished Tempest, got a target, and just started like drawing heaps, so... yeah, this card's pretty damn good. I would still run it, just because you do get those hands. A lot of the time it sits in your hand dead, like if you've already gone off, it just chills in your hand, and it just becomes fodder for a Geki break. But, yeah, it's pretty damn good. And the last one off I played was Gold Psycho. This card's amazing, just because it gets you, basically, you can basically get to your Dragoon, your tuners, all your mythic cards to finish off your little combo like you need. Like it basically gets what you need, and it gives you the Dragon Rulers in 2 turns as well. So yeah, or you can like banish something and then send it to the graveyard to do something. So this card is really versatile. This card's ridiculous. So good. It's so good at 3 during Dragonity in the Mr. Dragonities. I only played 2 Dragon Shrine. I feel you only need 2, but you do want to see it more often. I don't have a 3rd, that's why I run 2. So, yeah, that's that. If I had 3, I'd probably play 3. I'd probably drop the Card Troopers for it. For an extra trap in one of these. Like, if I had 3, I'd play 3. But I only got 2. 2 was fine though. I seen it when I wanted to see it, so I probably wish I had 3 because you want to get your D-Rollers online a lot quicker. And I played 2 Cards of Consonance. This card was never dead. You play, I may even bump this to 3, tested at 3, because you do play 7 targets, and you can recycle your targets. But I think 2 was fine because I did, yeah, I think 2's fine. 2's fine. 2 trading. Yeah, I played 2 because you can search your blue eyes, so, and this card's good. It never sat in hand dead, really. And you've got to pitch the Mythic Water Dragon if you have to, so, that's that. Yeah. 3 Upstart Goblin. Just more deck thinning. You want to get to your D-Rollers quickly. So that's it for spells, for traps. I played 2 Skill Drain. I didn't need I didn't need the 3rd for the main. I'm pretty happy I didn't play 3 because there was a lot of decks at this locals that was Skill Drain based. There was like Skill Drain Fire King, Skill Drain Dark World. There was Erratic Rulers which don't lose to Skill Drain unless you open it, so yeah. I was meant to side the 3rd, but I forgot to put the 3rd into the side deck before I went. That was a thing, but yeah, like I said, half the decks there was Skill Drain based, so that was a thing. 2 Dragon Carnation. This card's really good because you can cycle back your D-Rollers. We'll cycle back any banished dragon and reuse them again, so you can like if you've had to like get rid of your debris early on, you can like recycle it back, or if you have a blue eyes and banish, you can just put it back to your hand and ditch it with trade in, or Cards of Constance, etc. So this card's really versatile. I like 2. I would play 2. 2's a good number. Cause you don't want to open it, because it kind of sucks opening it. 2 Regeki Break, because it's Regeki Break. The D-Rollers don't care where they are. You can pitch the D-Rollers, you can pitch the White Stones for a plus, or for like a 1-for-1 basically. You actually get plus. Because this isn't, no, you don't get plus, you go 1-for-1. 2-for-1. Is it? It's a 1-for-1 plus 1, so yeah, I don't know. And like the blue ices don't do anything in hand, so yeah, you can pitch a lot of things. It's really good too. It's better than MST in the main. I'm happy I played this over MST. Just being able to pop problematic cards like Crimson Blade is pretty damn good. It's basically an extra 2 blasters for hand. And I played 1 Torrential Tribute. Damn, that German one. I picked this up the other week at regionals. It was really cool. This is German Labyrinth Nightmare one, and I played once on morning because these are the two best traps in the game, I feel. Yeah, it was it for Mythic. The only thing I would change is probably drop the card troopers for a third Dragon Shrine and probably another trap, maybe Compulse or Bottomless. Yeah, other than that, the deck was really solid. I legitimately slapped this deck together like this week because I had most of it. I'm like, I might as well just build Mythic rollers and have them just chilling. So yeah, that was the thing. As you can probably tell, you've seen all of these cards in my other videos. So for the extra deck was pretty tight. The only thing that's missing is Triton Dragon, but I didn't make it anyways, so it's not really that relevant. The extra deck's pretty solid. There's not much I would change. There's not much to change because I only made certain things. So yeah, Black Rose. I made this like 3 times and twice. The second time, someone flipped Stygian Dirge against me, so I just summoned a level 1 Chin and just nuked the board. Seems legit. Scrap Dragon. This card's really good in this deck just because you can 1-for-1 something special, the White Water Dragon, and then make Felgran. It's a pretty solid play. Crimson Blader. This card was clutch against a few decks. There was Psychics that you just run into something and then they can't synchro and they lose because you will just get advantage next turn. And it's also a blaster fodder as well. So you can bring it back. Colossal Fighter. This card was really good against Heraldic Rulers. He had 2 Dragon Rulers up, and I just summoned Colossal Fighter, swung in to the blaster, because it was skill drained. So they weren't dying, and I was going to lose if I didn't kill them. So I just my Colossal Fighter attacked in the blaster, effective Colossal Fighter, summoned, teched into his title, and he had no other cards. So yeah, he reckless locked himself, sadly. Stardust. Stardust is Stardust. This was actually not that relevant because not many decks died to skill drain today, but this and skill drain is pretty damn good. So Leo, because it's Leo. This card was crucial in my final win. Just being able to just not be targeted is pretty broke. And Star Eater. I made Star Eater a few times, and yeah, you can see the reflection. Yeah, Star Eater was pretty good. As for synchros, I was also playing Tyrant Dragon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I was playing 8 synchros with Tyrant Dragon, but I don't have one. I borrowed one from a friend. So yeah, shout out to him, thanks for that. I didn't make it at all, but yeah, it was a thought that count. Revival Chain. Made this once, and it was clutch. I discarded my True Dragon, went to Breeze, this Dump Blaster, and that was pretty clutch. Exoton Knight didn't make it at all, but I had one spare, and I had spare extra deck room, so I just chucked it in. Big Eye, made this a few times. This card is broken. Dracosac, I know it's Japanese. I'm not gonna buy it. Probably not gonna buy an English one. One of the reprints around the corner. It's reprint season, guys. Yeah, this card's good. Just being able to summon it in defense and 2 tokens is great. Felgran. This card is brilliant. My battery just went to red, and this is at 13 minutes. I'm sorry, that's taking a while, but yeah. Sun Dragon, this card is pretty good. Just being able to pop everything on the field is great. It won me a few duels. And then 107, which I never made. I'd probably cut it, but nah. That's it for the extra deck. Yeah, I'm trying to speed this up. For the side deck was just slapped together on the day. So, there's meant to be his 3rd skill drain in here, but I didn't put it in there for whatever reason. Thunder King, I've seen someone side this in this deck, so I just decided to net deck that theory, and I sided it once and didn't see it, so 3 maxi. I sided these in twice against Heraldic Rulers, and I sent it once, and yeah, it was clutch because I sided these out for upstart, but I wanted to see maxi in the matchups that I needed it, so I sided 3. 2 X's on core because I might have been Evil Swarm, and you lose to Evil Swarm, so you don't want to just drop a game. 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. I didn't main it, so you have to side 3. I sided all 3 once, but I'd still side 3. 2 Black on Heaven. I sided this card a few times, and this card is great. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror. This card is excellent. It's just a skill drain for certain matchups. So yeah, that's that. And Two Full House, I started to ease in, but I didn't see him. But this card is brilliant. This card was great at regionals, which I'm going to post the deck profile up soon. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. It went for 15 minutes. I probably talked a bit of shit, but yeah, that's really all I got to say. I'll probably edit it, just, I don't know. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, peace.